everybody, it's John Thomas and welcome back to my channel. Happy Easter, everybody! I'm so happy to be able to spend some time with you today on your Easter and hope that you are having a great day so far. For today's video, again, I'm here in the kitchen. I have on my new apron and I am going to attempt to make my absolute favorite Easter candy ever, the Reese's peanut butter egg. Oh my gosh, this to me is the best Easter candy ever. I remember having it as a kid. It was an incredible treat. It was my favorite thing in an Easter basket. So living abroad, sometimes there's a couple of things that you do miss eating a lot. I have put up a video in my past about the 10 foods I miss the most about the US. And I wasn't thinking about Easter, but it is something that I miss, is the Easter Reese's peanut butter egg. And here's also a photo of all the food that my friend Carrie brought me when she visited. All the things that I miss, because there are some things that you just can't get when you're living abroad. And so sometimes you gotta make them, and I've done that a couple of times on this channel with limited success. So here's hoping that in this video we will also see that success. So recently I was watching one of my favorite channels on YouTube. It's called Preppy Kitchen, but he makes just a lot of great stuff, things that I don't think I would ever be able to make. But I actually watched his channel a lot while I was in kind of self-isolation here in China. One of the videos popped up recently, and that was about making a peanut butter chocolate covered egg. And so I thought that I would make the attempt. I have all the ingredients back here, so I'm really excited to make this attempt. I did in fact buy a mixer, so I'm super excited to use it when it arrives. It hasn't arrived yet. I thought that it would have arrived by today, but since today is Easter, I wanted to make these today so that I can be able to have my favorite Easter treat today. So I will be whisking by hand yet again, and then if it fails, then I will try it again with the mixer later in the week, but wanted to at least give it an attempt today on Easter Sunday. Also wanted to give a huge shout out to my cousin Christine, who has witnessed all of my failures at cooking and lives in Australia and also struggled with the conversion of the measurements. And so she sent me a table that I'm going to be able to use to more effectively measure out my ingredients for this one. So I'm going to do that today. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's get started. Alright, so I have prepared all of the ingredients. This is a very simple recipe. I use the word simple loosely, but I'm going to attempt to do this by hand, which I think will take a little bit more time, but I think that it might still work. So let me show you the ingredients now. Alright, so we've got our peanut butter here, and then into the peanut butter we are going to add our vanilla extract, as well as our butter, and then we're going to mix it together with our powdered sugar. Then we're going to let that set, and we are going to then mix the chocolate chips with the coconut oil to create the outside coating for the chocolate eggs. Alright, so now you're in a different part of the kitchen. You can see my refrigerator, all that shit behind me. I'm going to attempt to mix these ingredients together, so let me take you along with me. Really? All right, I think I made a mistake. Mistake number one, although I had the amazing measurements from my cousin, I did half the recipe, but then I think I did the same. Hold on, let me double check. Never mind, I think I did it right. That's a lot more powdered sugar to add in though. All right, let me keep going. What? Can you believe it? Oh my God. The mold looks super fantastic. So I'm gonna mold the rest of these and then get them into the refrigerator for a little bit of cool time before I put them in the chocolate. So I won't bore you with those details, but I'll let you know when I finish molding all of them together. All right, I have shaped them into eggs. Can you believe it? I actually can. It wasn't that difficult. So if you're at home on Easter and you weren't able to get this as your favorite Easter candy, you're gonna be able to make these today, which is the best. All right, I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna clean up and then we'll start the chocolate covering process. All right, come back to you guys shortly. All right, so I got my station cleaned up, and while they are in the refrigerator cooling down, I am going to begin the process of melting my chocolate and coconut oil together. I'll just do that in small bursts in the microwave here to make it nice and gooey. And then I also have these sprinkles that I'm gonna add to 5 of the 9, and then I'm gonna do just a fun maybe chocolate drizzle pattern over the top of 4 of the 9, just to give them a little bit of pizzazz, fun. A little bit different than what you would find in the actual Reese's peanut butter egg. But let's get started with that. All right, I'm gonna pop this in the microwave. Well, hardly moved. I think this is gonna be a success. Maybe because there's no cooking in the oven or baking in the oven involved in this recipe for me. But I'm really pumped that I'll do this. So what are your favorite Easter candy? I also, besides these as being my #1 favorite, I do love the original Brock's jelly bean. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I don't like all these new tropical flavors, all of that. I love the original Brock's. The orange, the pink, the white, the black, the purple, red. All of those ones are my favorite. The black licorice or the anise flavored is not my favorite. In fact, if I go through a bag of jelly beans, those end up at the bottom. Okay, I think that was the last pulse to get this all gooey. All right. It's looking good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cool them on just this rack that I have here with some foil so that they can go back in the refrigerator, but be on something that might help them cool and be a little bit more easier to remove than. What do I want to say here? I don't have parchment paper, so like aluminum foil is the next best thing that I have, and then I want to make sure that they come off. So I feel like if I do it on a plate, it might be more challenging, where with the aluminum foil, I'll be able to peel them off. All right, I'm gonna let this chocolate cool for a couple more minutes, or a couple, what's that? Oh, they're air bubbles. Let me put my finger in it. Chocolate's not that sweet. But who knows? I think that'll taste good. All right, it's also not that hot, so I'm gonna get them out right now. All right, here we go. All right, so I started the process, so let me show you how I do it. So I take an egg and I put it on the fork and then I drop it into the chocolate and then put chocolate all over the egg. So then I lift it back up with the fork and I put it onto the pan. And then I take a little bit of the sprinkles, and on this one I'm going to add a couple of sprinkles. So I'm going to finish the other 3, and I'm going to come back to you when they're all done and have set up so we can have a taste test. Alright, so I have taken them out of the refrigerator. Oh, look at them! They're not focusing. Oh no! Why aren't they focusing? Can you see them? There we go. Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. They look so good! Alright, I'm gonna try one, but these ones look so perfect. I'm gonna try one that didn't look as perfect. Alright, I'm gonna try one. Why am I so bright? Alright, I'm gonna give one of these bad boys a try. Does that not look like a Reese's peanut butter egg? And it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter egg. The peanut butter is the perfect texture, tastes exactly like a Reese's egg. You can see kind of the texture here from my bites. Almost perfect. The chocolate layer is nice and thin around the outside. It's definitely more of a darker chocolate than a lighter chocolate, but when you can taste it, you can definitely taste more of the peanut butter, which is what I remember from the Reese's peanut butter cup as well. Oh my god. If you love these, you need to make these today if you have everything. They even get a little bit of chocolate on your fingers. Just like the OG. Boom. Yes! I can't believe that I made my favorite Easter candy today. I am so happy. This is the first success that I think I've ever had in the kitchen, outside of my Chinese dish that I've prepared in the past. Oh, my cauliflower rice was pretty good too, but like from a candy or baked goods situation, this is the first time it's worked out, and I am super pumped. So I'm gonna enjoy these. I only made 9 of them, so maybe I'll have 1 a day for the next couple of days, or next 9 days. Well, I'm gonna probably have 2 today. Because it's Easter. I'm gonna treat myself. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this today. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a happy Easter. I will go ahead and put the link to Preppy Kitchen's recipe for this in the description box below. So if you want to check it out, go check out his channel. They worked out perfectly, in my opinion. And hope you guys have a great Easter and a rest of your day. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Gotta button it in the back. It's not a tie. It's a button. Ah! I got it! Oh, how do I do this? My hands are all gross.